Hi, the target of this exercise is to know some other blocks of the library and to create a strategy that is a little bit more complex than the one of the first exercise that use just one block for the regulation. These are the requirement specification of the first exercise. There are only two operating parameters, that is the set point and differential. The set point defines the central value of the stage, while the differential defines the half of the stage. While these are the specification of the current exercise. There are three and not two operating parameters. The set point is available also here, but it is no longer in the center of the stage, but it is on the left of the stage. And the on and the off of the stage are defined, are relative values and defined by an offset 3 degrees and a differential of 1 degree. But what is the problem for this exercise? The problem is that the only block that we know that manage a stage is the GRD CMP, but the GRD CMP requires the central value and the half of differential. But none of the operating parameters that we have are one of these two. So the problem is that we have to calculate those two values, the central value and the half of differential, according to these three parameters. Let's make an example. In case the set point is 20 degrees, this value is, it doesn't matter what is the set point, but this value is the half of 1 degree, that is 0.5. So we have to, once done the strategy, we expect that this pin, the diff pin, receives the value 0.5 or 5 if we express as an integer. What of this? This is set point 20 degrees plus 3 degrees, so this value is 23, and to this we can subtract the differential that we have just calculated, that is 2.5. So 20 plus 3, 23, minus 0.5 is 22.5. So we expect that the set pin receives the value 22.5 with a set point of 20. Well, let's reopen the previous exercise. So if you have it here in the recent solution, just click it. By the way, you can see that the tooltip shows the folder where is saved the solution. As alternative, you can click Open, or as usual, File, Open Existing Solution, open the solution folder and click the only file you find there. Open the strategy. So first of all, we have to modify this part. Let's delete the connection. We have not only two but three operating parameters, set point 3.0 and 1.0. And now we have to calculate set and diff. Calculate, so we need blocks for calculation. So I will pick up all the basic blocks for arithmetics, for addition, for the division, multiplication, and subtraction. Look at here, there are other blocks with a similar name, like this sub32, but they are for operations with integer, which is 32-bit, while in this project we use integer 16-bit. We can start calculating this value, that is the half of the differential, the half of 1 degree. To calculate the half, we can use the div divide by 2, and this is the differential. So far is quite simple. It's a little bit more complicated to calculate the central value. That is set point plus the offset, that is 3 degrees, minus the half of the differential, this one that we have already calculated. So we have to use this, the set point plus the offset 3 degrees the result. To the result we have to subtract what? The half of differential that we have already calculated before, this one. Now I can connect this to the set pin, and that's all. Last thing before to simulate is to modify here the path of the connection, because if you see there could be a misunderstanding regarding the connection. It's not clear if the output of the node of this block is connected to this pin or the other pin. So to move the connection, to change the path of the connection, just click it. You can see that the connection are always pin to pin. So click the connection, click the handle, and move. You can also click these corners and move. Okay, let's have a quick test. Start the simulation. Okay, I will open the page. Let's locate the part regarding the stage start. Well, I told you that with a set point of 20 degrees, we expect that the block receives 22.5 and 0.5. Let's check. In this case, I prefer to change the set point using the watch list. 20 degrees. Now I use the eye to see instant value, and we can see that the strategy is correct. Set point 20.0, and the two pins receives 225 and 5. Okay, they are the values expressed as integer. Expressed as analog is 22.5 and 0.5. Okay, try to switch off. So restart. The cooling should start at 23, and here is 23. Okay, and switch off 22. Here is 22. And by the way, I can tell you that you can easily set the value of temperature. In this case, you want simply clicking the knob you want to change, and now press page up or page down to change by 1 degree, or the arrows left, right, or up, down to change by 0.1. Okay, for a fine-tuning, this case is better. I would like to tell you that the strategy I have implemented is just one of the possible strategy that satisfies these requirements. Another way to do the same is instead to calculate set point plus 3 minus the half of 1, you can first of all calculate this difference as 3 minus the half of 1, and you can add this difference to the set point. Maybe there are also other solutions, but what I have implemented is enough. So that's all for this exercise. Thank you for watching.